Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing wonderfully well. For today's valued viewer request, we've got from a Prime Sea Donkey. I was watching this video of a fighter pilot and he said nearly English, he said the rule of thumb for ejection is that the minimum ejection height, or altitude, height I suppose, is 1/10 of your descent rate. So at 60,000 feet per minute descent rate, divided by 10 gives us 6,000 feet AGL minimum ejection height. 6,000 feet is very high, isn't it? If you're descending at 10,000 feet per minute, then your minimum ejection is at 1,000. What do you think about that, RC? Does that sound right to you?
It's hard to...
I really need to be in a cockpit and see what it feels like.
Yeah.
Because those numbers mean absolutely nothing. I mean, how does 60,000 feet per minute feel? I haven't got the foggiest. We're going to go jump in a cockpit and let's just go and have a go, I think. Stand by. Okay, welcome back. We're going in Harriers today. I'm not sure which type of ejection seat the AV-8B had. I'm going to test 5,000 feet per minute descent rate. At 500 feet AGL, I will eject and see what happens, see the survivability, and then I'll play around with that. RC, you start at 10,000... Oh, you got stores. How did that happen? Oh, well. You'll start at 10,000 feet per minute descent rate and you'll eject at 1,000 AGL. And let's just see how that goes. That's our kind of starting baseline. Let's just see how it feels. Okay, so I'm at 5,000 feet per minute. I'm going to need to...
up to 99.50.
I'm going to need to dive. We need a roughly uniform speed. So keep your speed about 400-ish, RC. As a realistic kind of fighter jet speed. Okay, just keep it at 9,900. Then you'll know you're at 10,000, RC.
Yep.
It's annoying. I can already see that being a problem later on, but never mind. Right, I'm leveling out to 5,000. I'm at 400 knots. I'm leveling out to 5,000 feet per minute descent rate. And 900, 800, and 500 feet eject. That was easy, RC. I could have done it well lower than that. I'm just floating down forever. So maybe it's a really, really, really safe rule of thumb or something. Because I'm going to float here for ages. Are you going to float here for ages?
Yeah, I mean, I'm almost down, actually.
Okay, we've jumped to the Hornet because we understand that we're going to have a lot higher descent rate displayed on the HUD. We'll look at that. Just looking at the stream comments at the moment. It's a Martin Baker in an FA-18C. Min ejection altitude is 140 feet according to regs of the seat, but that's not including the sink rate. You know, that's assuming a zero kind of attitude. So I don't think that's going to be relevant in this case. I'm now going to do 15. You do 20,000 feet per minute. And you jump at 2,000, I'll jump at 1,500 AGL, and 3, 2, 1, go. Right. Oh yes, it's above the altitude. Yeah, and go about 400 knots just to keep all of the tests kind of realistic-ish.
It's hard to keep it forward.
Yes. Forward RC doing his 500 knot thing. Never mind, do it as best you can. I'm not sure actually, I'm not even sure if it matters RC. The speed might not matter, I can't really work it out in my head. As long as the descent rate I think is all that's going to matter. And 1,500 feet per minute. That was 1,500 feet per minute, and that was 1,500 feet, and that was bucket loads of space. I'm going to be sailing all day. It seems the faster we do this, the safer it's going to be. I'll say, were you safe as well?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go for 25. You go for 30. It's personally hard to balance this thing, but okay, close enough. I jumped out 500 feet late, and I've still got bucket loads of space.
Oh, I'm fine.
Yep. Okay, let's really step it up, RC. You go 50,000 feet per minute and jump out at 5,000. I'm going to go 60,000 feet per minute and jump out at 6,000. Okay, watch this, valued viewers. Ooh, that's climbing very quickly. Okay, 45,000, 50,000. Okay, 60,000 feet per minute. I guess I can stop it and I'm jumping out. Yeah, I got it right. 60,000 feet per minute, 6,000 feet. All the time in the world.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Seahorse, if you're watching, that was... that's massively safe, in DCS at least. Now, in real life, there are lots more parameters that have to be considered, and I don't even know if this DCS parachute and ejection system is realistic. I haven't got the foggiest clue. So it may be that in real life it takes, seconds longer for the parachute to open or whatnot. It's just, I don't know anything about it. I would invite your comments back on that. As we are the Grim Reapers and people want to see splatted pilots, I guess you know what we're going to do next, right, RC? We're going to see
closer to the ground.
We're going to see we'll try and work out what the actual percentage is in DCS where we go splat. Where's the threshold? If it's not 10%, is it 5%? Is it whatever? So you go... We'll both go at 10,000 feet per minute because it's easy to do the maths, okay? And you go 5%, so that's 500 feet. I'll go 4%, that's 400 feet. And getting ready to eject. 1,000 feet. And it's going to be really hard to do. 400 feet! Oh, just! Oh, I would have died in real life because of the explosion. But in DCS, explosion doesn't kill me. I'm good at 400 feet. Am I alive or am I dead? Yeah. I'm alive! 400 feet, I see. Right, we're going down. Right. You're going to 300 feet. I'm going to 200 feet. Otherwise, everything's the same. Wow, what are the chances? We've got an ejection seat parachute rigger in the US Marine Corps in the text chat of the stream. The parachutes are all different and how they open is all different. Yeah, so you're saying, you know, it's not uniform like it is in DCS. It's completely different. Getting ready to hammer that button. I'm going to use all of my hands, by which I mean 2 of them, to eject now. And I'm going to go 200! Oh, splat! I'm dead. Dead, RC.
Oh, I'm dead.
You're dead. I reckon I can do 300. I reckon I've got the skill right. So the lowest we found is 400, so that's 4%. But I reckon I can beat. I reckon RC's got old man eyes and old man reactions. It's like, which button do I press, Sonny Jim? Whereas I'm young.
Huh? Press.
You do actually have 2. You have left control and E. That's 2. Here we go, valued viewers. Cap's going for 3%. Well, you can do whatever you want now. I just think that your old man eyes are no good, so I'm going to do it at 300 feet.
You're an ass.
You're an arse, and it's arse, not ass. I'm going to do it at 300 feet and show you that a young, spasmodic, young Englishman, emphasis on young,
the ejection sequence takes time.
That's not my fault. That's Martin Baker's problem, RC. I'm not Martin Baker, so don't get angry at me. Here we go. Here we go. 300! Splat! No, you're right. RC, you were right about something.
Sure,
go for 300. I want to see you go splat, splat. Roger. By the time it ejected, you were almost hitting the ground. We've just heard from our parachute expert that the AV-8B has an explosive charge on it to instantly open the parachute canopy. We're going to just go back to AV-8Bs again, just a very low. No, because the problem is we can only go.
Do you not think the ejection sequence is the same in all of these?
Well, let's see. That's what we're here to do. We're here to test. One more test and then we'll can it, RC. So out you go. Hey, baby. We've got a girlfriend in that field. Alright, where's AGL? There it is. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
I'm alive.
3! I'm alive! It does open much quicker than the Hornet.
Yeah, so it must be different.
So it must be modelled. That is one thing I was not expecting today, RC. Because I was going faster.
I thought they would be all the same.
I was going faster into the ground than the Hornet. So if anything, I think that actually made it worse. It did. I'm almost certain because the sync rate was the same. The vertical moment, the vertical vector, but the sideways vector was worse, which means it was adding more speed into my guy kind of globally, if you like, for lack of a better word. So I think that should have been harder to do, and it was actually easier to do. So things learned. Ejection system in DCS is different for different planes. I don't want to go any further into that because I just don't care enough, I don't think. But at least, like they said, Martin Baker should be deploying quicker the parachute than the F-18 one, which it does appear to do. For whatever reason. Do you reckon that might be because the Harriers are designed to fly lower? So they needed a quicker.
Because they're VTOL planes, so
they need to get out quick, don't they?
Yeah,
oh yeah, I'm just listening to our parachute expert in the stream. Yeah, it is because exactly that. It's designed to explosive charge because they can crash literally 5 feet from the ground. With a VTOL or whatever. So very interesting. So that's modelled, which is nice. I like finding things like that people don't know about. And the second thing is, no, the 10% may be accurate in real life. It may very well be. Although I should imagine there's a factor of safety in there. Do you know what I mean? Like you could probably do half of that and still survive, but recommended 10%. But in DCS at least, bearing in mind that everything is probably not particularly realistic in terms of the parachute and the pilot and stuff like that. It's just, you know, why would they bother? 3%, no, it's 4% for a Hornet. 3%, I don't think we would have got away from much less, but kind of high 2s, 3% for a Harrier, and probably, well, whatever it's going to be for the other planes. Very interesting. I hope you enjoyed it and see you later.